Hello, I'm Jane at Yamalayoga. It's been quite a while and hope you're all well. Today I'm going to do a very short practice inspired by and thanks to somebody I'm working with online, Agnes, who asked for a little bit of face yoga. So might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll see how long it takes to stimulate the blood flow in the face and encourage the production of collagen and elastin in the tissues of the face. So it's not going to be very serious because you have to pull funny faces. So let's begin first of all just closing the eyes, a moment of stillness and silence. And just notice, how does your face feel? And you might want to just use your mind's eye to imagine or remember from any photos that you may have your little baby face when you were born or when you were just very little. And then from there, let's rub the hands together, create a little bit of heat, and just cup your hands and lower your chin, rest your eyes in the center of your hands for a moment. Take one breath in and one breath out. Slide the hands off. And so probably not very traditional. There are some traditional yogic techniques that work for the face. I don't think in those days when it was mostly young Indian men, they were particularly bothered about the face and the facial tissue. So it's probably kind of just like a modern development. Let's begin with a neck stretch, which is really lovely for everybody. So take the left hand over to the right ear and lower your left ear towards the left shoulder, feeling the stretch along the right side of the neck. You can stretch the right arm out to give a little bit more there. And here's the funny bit. Now you can look up and stretch your tongue down. Close your eyes, return to center. About 3 breaths there. If you do it for longer, you'll probably dribble. So 3 breaths is good. And then of course the same on the other side. So the right hand goes to the left, lean the head over towards the right shoulder as if you're listening to the shoulder, and then taking the left arm out, looking up as high as you can, taking the tongue down. And then returning to center. It's funny to do this as a recording, but there you go. So that's really good for the neck. Now we're going to go to the or a kiss, which is like this. O a. So as wide as you can. You can take your mouth pretty wide, and then there's always like a little bit wider that you can go. So wide. E o. E o. E o. And you can do that 6 or 7 times. Close your eyes. Relax your jawbone. Make sure there's no clenching going on there. And then let's do a bit of eyelid fluttering. So some people have this like as a tick, but we're going to do it intentionally. So we're going to use some pressure points. So on the inside of the eyes, the outside of the eyes, index finger and middle finger. And then gently pressure, a gentle pressure with the fingers. And then looking up and kind of fluttering your eyelids. And then close your eyes as soon as the muscles get tired. And you can do this 3 or 4 times. Relax. And then keep your eyes closed and relax your hands. Okay, let's go on. Let's go for very simple, something you've probably done many times before. This is really nice and calming. So just putting the hands in the center of the forehead and spreading the skin of the forehead. And this is good to getting the blood circulation up towards the sides of the forehead and the front. And it's nice and calming. Lovely. There's also another version where you can go up the nose and then out the sides of the forehead. And you can do either of those 3 or 4 times. And just feel a sense of the energy flooding into the forehead area. Okay, so now more butterfly eyes, this time with this is the last point in the large intestine meridian, so you can put the index fingers there. It's the little dip that you've got there, a little bit of pressure. And then flutter your eyelids. So you're kind of pulling down a little bit with your fingers. Butterfly eyes. And rest. Butterfly eyes. And rest. Butterfly eyes. And rest. Take your hands down, keep your eyes closed, just let the muscles around your eyes just become relaxed again. And then let's go on to, how are we doing now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to the 7th one. We've got 9 little movements. So the 7th one is again a neck stretch, but with a stroke. So a stroke in the hands down. Make sure that there's no clenching, so there's space between top lip and bottom lip. And then after doing this a few times, just rest your fingertips on top of your collarbone. So you're pushing your collarbone down, and now let's get that bottom lip out. So if you're really going for an exaggerated pout. And take a nice deep breath. There you go. Next stroke. And let's go to the next one, which is the jawbone pinch. So we're just getting hold of the skin of the jawbone, and we're actually going from the chin upwards. So squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. And of course, the looser the skin, the more funky the stretch. That feels really nice. And you can do this 6 or 7 times. And again, rest down. And then the last one is more of a traditional yoga asana. And so this is lion's mouth, which is cross-eyed, looking up and bringing your tongue as far out as possible. So you breathe in, and in the exhalation, breathe in, relax the eyes. One more time. Rub the hands together. Heat in the palms of the hands as if you're making a fire. And then cup your hands and rest your eyes in the center of your palms. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And there you go. So let's see how your face is looking at least 100 years younger. And more than anything else is probably just feeling more alive, like any other part of our body. Just stress makes us rigid, makes things get stuck. So here what we're doing is kind of getting the blood to flow, the energy to flow, and just hopefully making that face of yours feel more alive. So that's 10 minutes in the end, that little sequence. Hope you enjoyed it and that it's useful for you, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already to the channel, and there'll be more coming soon. Have a good day. Bye.